Hi, it's Amanda Burbage, your Faculty Professional Development Manager, and I'm making a quick video to show you how to copy a course and run the date management feature embedded in Blackboard. I've logged into my tcc.edu using my VCCS credentials, and I'm going to click on the Blackboard button so that I can see a list of my courses. First, I'm going to my destination course. In this case, it's called Creative Thinking Spring 2018. And of course, you're going to choose a different destination course of your own. And I'm going to prep my course shell. So in order to do that, I might go in and either delete or change names of links so that I don't end up having duplicates. All right. I might need to just maybe I'll go ahead and rename this link course information and I'll call it 2018. That way I know that the course information link here is different from the course information link I'm going to send over. Now I'm going to go back to the listing of my courses, and I'm going to choose my previous course, my source course, the one where my information is. So that's Creative Thinking Spring 2017. So I'm going to open that course shell, and I'm going to first run a course copy. So I'm going to scroll down and click on the Packages and Utilities option and click the Course Copy option. That opens to a new window where I tell it where it's going to get copied to. So that is my destination course. Just scrolling through my list of courses, looking for that Spring 2018. There we go. And I used the button and pressed submit. And now I can choose what I want. If I only wanted to copy announcements, I could only check that box. In my case, however, I want to copy everything. You may choose to copy just some things, and that's fine. Either way, once you've selected your left boxes of what you would like to copy to your destination course, you press submit. You can see I have a gray action bar, which tells me the course copy action is queued. I will receive an email when the process is complete. Sometimes this happens very quickly, and sometimes it takes a few minutes. So while we're waiting, I'm going to go back to my course listing, and I am going to just take a look here at the header, and I can see the process is running. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open that course. Nothing will happen to it if I open it up while it's in process. That's okay. But I do now see up at the top that it says that the copy is complete, and I've also already received that confirmation email. Now that I have my Spring 2017 items in my Spring 2018 shell, I'm going to run the Date Manager feature. This feature is in the Course Tools listing in Blackboard, so I'm clicking on Course Tools and I'm scrolling down, but I do not see Date Manager. So I need to make sure that I go and turn the tool on. So to do that, I'm going to the Customization option on the left and clicking Tool Availability. This gives me a list of all the tools in Blackboard showing me what is already enabled. And if I scroll down, because the tools are listed in alphabetical order, I can find the Date Management. I can see that the box is currently not checked, but when I check it and go and press Submit, then the tool will appear in my Course Tools listing. So now I'm returning back to Course Tools. And there's the Date Management feature now listed. Now that the tool is available, I will click the left link Date Management. And this uses a course start date feature or adjusting by the number of dates. So what's going to happen here is you're going to tell Blackboard, when did the course start in 2017? And when does the course start in 2018? And Blackboard is going to do the math for you, automatically updating any availability dates, such as open and close on certain dates, and automatically updating due dates. before I complete this process, I will have a chance to review the dates, which does give me easy editing access. So I'm going to use the course start date feature. You could use a different one if you want. The current start date was the 2017 date. So I'm going to use my calendar feature here. Oops, just a little too far. We started on January 9th, 2017. But now we will want to start on January 8th, 2018. So I've just used the calendar there. And I'm going to ask it to list all the dates for review. Oops. Yes. All right. Well, I guess it will list it anyway. And press start. Sometimes this takes a moment, so we'll just sit back and wait while it does. It will depend on the complexity of your course, how often you're using these open and close features, how often you're identifying due dates, and what else Blackboard might have running in the background. Okay, now that the process is finished, I'm going to click the next button. And now I can see all these dates that were adjusted. Here are my announcements that I copied over, a course link that I copied over. I'm getting an email from Blackboard telling me that that is done. All right, I'm going to go to the next page just to take a quick look. I can see more announcements, surveys, tests. Let's just take a look at this test. It's a quiz on the first unit, and I can see now that it is due on February 4th. So I'm going to compare that to my calendar that I already created. And in fact, I do want that assignment due on February 4th. I would like it to open on January 27th, and I would like it to close on March 30th. However, if for some reason these dates are inaccurate, perhaps you've made a small change in your course schedule, then what you can do is use the pencil feature to edit the dates. Once you click the pencil, a window opens so that you can use the calendar feature to change it. So for instance, if I wanted it to be due on the 11th instead of the 4th, I would just simply change the date and press done and press the check box. It will list it again for me, and you can see that it's been updated, and now it says February 11th. So I'm going to change that back because I actually want it due on the 4th, and check again, and now it should say updated again. Now it's back due on the 4th. All right, once you're done with that, you're completely done. You can scroll through to each of the pages, but if you're finished, you can just go to your, maybe your announcements, for instance. You'll see them here. You can see all the dates are reflected, that, you know, this announcement will be posted on April 26, 2018. I can look in one of my areas where I have work that is due. And here's that quiz we were looking at. Unit 1, Critic Think and Design, is available on June 27th. If I wanted to go into the test options just to double check, I could scroll down and let's see what it says. The due date is the 4th, just like it said on the date manager. So I've just gone into that test and opened it up just to make sure. And I think this makes it really easy to manage your course semester to semester. And then the last thing I will typically do is go to my left link course tools in the student course tools, and I will click on calendar. And I will make sure that the calendar is highlighted for the spring 2018, and I'll typically hide these other ones in case there's duplications. So I'll just take a look at this spring 2018 calendar. All right, there, 2018. So I can go through and I can look at the dates. So I can see there's the student check-in post that's due, there's the introduction that's due, there's the critical thinking discussion board that's due. All right, I hope you enjoy doing a course copy and using the date management feature. As always, get in touch with facultypd@tcc.edu if you have any questions.